Steelers, Packers. Coming up on EA Sports as we welcome you to Green Bay, Wisconsin for today's game.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it, to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
First down at the 25. Picks up 8 here.
Eddie Lacy is the type of runner you like to get him involved early, get him into the game. Why? Because he runs with such power and he can punish defenses. If you let him do that early, I promise you get great rewards later in the game.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. Rodgers got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
As we set now, the offensive unit, Randall Cobb, one of the biggest threats in the league every time he touches the football.
Well, where's he going to make his mark in today's game? That's what you always have to think when you see Randall Cobb. Return game, receiving yards, and even every once in a while, you see him run the football.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Aaron Rodgers will be under center. 3-step drop. Throws the pass. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The offense still on the field here on fourth down, needing 4 to stay on the field. The Packers have it at the 44. The reception by Adams. Thomas is there that time for the tackle.
The Packers really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on fourth down, and that faith paid off, and they picked it up.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down at the 39. Quarles makes the catch. Thomas there to take him down.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Halfway through this first quarter now. What a way to start the game. First possession touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
Extra point was good.
The Packers getting ready to kick it off. And he'll step out of bounds. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. Harry in on the tackle. He emerged as quite a find after being drafted in the 4th round out of Clemson. Right away in his rookie year, making plays and finding the end zone often was Martavis Bryant.
Another Clemson wide receiver. People forgot about him because Sammy Watkins, who's one of his teammates, but he has the size and the speed, and he makes a great target for any quarterback.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
The reception by Martavis Bryant.
It'll be 3rd down.
Roethlisberger's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
And it's batted down.
They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They send the tight end in motion.
Roethlisberger is going to take it from the gun. Has the reception all alone. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
The point after is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Montgomery's got a chance for a return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Packers go with 2 tight ends on this play. He caught it. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Rodgers going to take off with it. They're going to get him here for a sack.
You know you have a good defense in the NFL when you can sack the quarterback without blitzing, and the defense did it that time.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Rodgers taking off.
Lawrence Timmons makes the tackle. Third down on the way.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
Back here, ready to start the second quarter. And a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
And the second quarter is underway with it in his hands. Complete. Touchdown. That touchdown, partner, puts them in front here in the early part of the second quarter.
Yeah, it's nice. They scored that touchdown. The defense has got to be kicking themselves because they did not play well or smart on that scoring drive.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Brown's got it. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Steelers from the 22.
Looking across the middle.
And Miller fails to make the catch.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Should have had it.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Failing to connect there. Third down.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. Running room. And he's out of bounds.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
First down at the 45. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Second down following that incompletion.
Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. The Steelers trail here in the first half, Phil, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Roethlisberger's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's his second touchdown today. The Steelers can tie it up with the point after.
Extra point is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return.
Montgomery is going to test the coverage this time. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Packers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
First down at the 24. Rodgers sends it to Kyle. The Packers are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Rodgers looked good, though, and that should bode well for the rest of this one.
Well, if this keeps up this way, there's no doubt I think it does bode well for them. Everybody is playing well on the offensive side. The play calling and the defense, they got to find a way to stop this hot quarterback.
Second down after the incompletion.
Set up screen to Lacy. Thomas all over the ball carrier.
And the offense will call a timeout. It's third down coming up.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Nelson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Lacy lines up in the backfield. The Packers snap it at the 36. And this will go for a loss. Timmons that time on the stop.
The football sits at the 40.
2-minute warning. Coming up, second down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
From the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. The Packers snap it at the 26.
Eddie Lacy is one big running back. How about he can fill that uniform out, and he does a good job that time getting the first down.
First down here after the run. Looks like a penalty on the defense. First down here.
Takes another handoff. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
They call his name again. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down after a gain of only 1.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
The Packers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Rodgers got it in the gun.
The coach is going to go for it.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Packers turn the ball over on downs.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Steelers now come to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. Scores 14-14. The Packers use another timeout here, and they have one left. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. What a catch. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This will probably be the last play of the first half.
The Steelers snap it at the 41. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Well, if you want to exploit cover three, then you better be ready to throw the football to the sidelines. Well, my man is not afraid, and that was a good throw.
The kick is good.
We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Brown's going to test the coverage here. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Steelers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Intercepted. The Packers in for the score.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Packers offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
And Rodgers.
Hey, I like the play. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Brown's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Steelers will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
First down at the 25. Roethlisberger is going to scramble. Roethlisberger's tackled down after a gain of 2.
It's just so uncanny how Ben Roethlisberger can shake off tacklers and still find ways to get down the field and pick up some valuable extra yards.
Second down. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Martavis Bryant makes the catch.
The Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Steelers snap it at the 41. Wheaton has hold of it.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
This play set up by the long gainer.
The Steelers call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun.
The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Delay of game there after the quarterback did not get the snap in time.
Quarterback has a lot of jobs on the field. One of them is always watching the play clock. Make sure he avoids delay of games. 5 yards in the NFL, man, that's 5 yards you don't want to give up.
Breaking huddle at the 21. The Packers will come out in the dime. Miller set now, split out wide to the left.
Tight end in motion. First and 15. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Bell's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
And a flag is down.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
Montgomery is going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
First down at the 23. Launching it deep. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
That was a nice job by the defense. Being alert for the downfield throw. The defensive back in good position results in an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Second and 10. Aaron Rodgers way down the field. Adams is taken down at the 49.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, even though they didn't get to completion, I like the fact that they tried to throw the football deep down the field. Keep that defense off balance.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Third down and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, Jim, I love situations like this. Fourth and short, near midfield. You're losing. It's in the second half. What do you do as a coach? If you don't go for it, everybody's going to go, well, he has no confidence in his offense. That's not it. The coach is going to make the decision that's best for his football team. You can't sit back and always worry about players' feelings. I think he'll punt the football. The Packers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
At the 16-yard line, here they come. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
From the gun, Rodgers fights through contact. And now Rodgers will give himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Will go ground.
They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. 6 on the board for the Packers. Adams, second touchdown of the game.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Packers lined up now for the point after. It's good. Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Browns got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Steelers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
First down at the 23. Matt Spate has the reception. Gains 14. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
The Steelers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
First down at the 37. It's on target to Martavis Bryant. We'll go no huddle. First and 10.
Bell's going to secure the handoff.
Gains 20.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Steelers offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
It's first down as they head to the line. They bring in the extra tight end.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
And they are in on Bell. Wasting no time now for this next play. Press coverage all the way.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
Takes it the distance for the touchdown.
Still a lot of game to go, but they've taken the lead on that touchdown.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Anytime you take the lead in the fourth quarter, that is a huge deal because we're talking about limited possessions, limited time on the play clock. This puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
Roethlisberger got the touchdown, got the two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Montgomery's got it on the return.
Slides off the hit.
The Packers seeking to make it back-to-back touchdown drives as they take the field here. That's a great balanced offense we're watching here today, Phil.
Yeah, it's been balanced. Let's go from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, we can't stop anything. And when you can't stop anything, you are in a lot of trouble. So I would be very surprised if the offense doesn't continue what we've seen already.
The offensive coordinators winning the little chess match right now against that defense.
Oh, they love it. Offensive coordinators love it when they can run and throw and have everything working. Well, why not? Everybody would like that. But the play calling has been superb.
After running it, it's second down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Out of the eye, it's Lacy.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Packers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Now 1st and 10. And they go back to the ground. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Eddie Lacy making the big play for the Packers.
Green Bay has been begging for a big, powerful runner for years, and they have found it in Eddie Lacy, and it helps this offensive line because they're not the most powerful group in the NFL.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Coming to the line at the 45. Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. 1st and 10. Gets it again. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Coming to the line at the 40-yard line. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
Jim, I understand why they tried this run. You're down in the game. It's late in the 4th quarter. You're trying to catch the defense off guard, but I don't like the chance here. If it was up to me, I would have thrown it and taken my chances getting the football down the field. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
1st down. Pressure on every snap now. Quick drop back. The reception by Lacy. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Rodgers now completed 4 in a row. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
319! 319!
Rodgers from the shotgun. Bill, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 3rd and short. And it's swatted away.
What a job by the defender that time, reading the quarterback and the receiver and being in position to knock that football away. That is really well played. That's a clinic. Put that on the highlight film and show guys how to do it.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. To the outside, Lacy. Rodgers unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through at 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. The Steelers now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 33-29. The Packers will call for the timeout.